Right, in just a moment we'll be chatting with Keith from the Jar Family. First of all, let's have a little listen to some of their music.
Don't put the blame on me. I wasn't there, this wasn't a beat. No more fighting, no more crime, no more putting myself on the line for you. Take every day as it comes. Take all my feelings, put them in a song. Jump in and I like how it sounds. In for a penny, out for a pound. In for a penny, out for a pound. Yeah, I like the way that sounds. In for a penny, out for a pound. Don't point the finger at me. I wasn't there, you didn't see. They say that karma comes around, then the truth will be found. Take away the sadness and the pain, or it will cut you in and drain. Take away your body and your soul. Your skin is white, your eyes like coal. In for a penny, out for a pound. Yeah, I like the way that sounds. In for a penny, out for a pound. Hung on your back, and your life it fades to black. Breathe the air, observe around. In for a penny, out for a pound. Take away the sadness and the pain, or it will cut you in and drain. Take away your body and your soul. Your skin is white, your eyes like coal. Regardless if you're young or old, don't let my song take a hold. Don't jump in with your guns down. In for a penny, out for a pound. Could be women or it could be drugs. Could be drink or the love of fuck. Choose your path, the only one you got. Not too cold and not too hot. In for a penny, out for a pound. Yeah, I like the way that sounds. In for a penny, out for a pound.
92.6 FM. So Keith Wilkinson joins us now on the phone. Hi there, Keith.
Hello, Phil. How you doing, mate?
Great. Now, I love that. That's my sort of music. I do. I like it a lot. Yeah.
Curiously, the one you've just played there is actually from a limited edition EP that we did before we actually recorded the single version.
Okay. Well, that's the version I had here at hand. So.
Which is cool. I haven't heard that for a while. It sounds really good, fresh.
I've got that as being a single from the end of March. So has it been reworked and re-released?
Yeah, it certainly has. We recorded the album that it comes from down at Sawmill Studio in Cornwall.
Okay.
And it was mixed by... God, my mind's gone a blank.
Okay.
Absolutely gone a blank. I'll get back to you on that. But yeah, we did it all down in Cornwall, and it's done in a studio that's on a tidal river, so you can only get in there at certain times of the day, which is great because it keeps the band in the studio and not down at the pub.
Well, absolutely. It says some involvement from Jules Holland and Squeeze here.
Well, I used to be in Squeeze
yep.
at one point, and obviously I did the first 2 or 3 albums with Jules as well,
yeah.
the first big band albums. And but what I did manage to do is get Paul Carrick to play on the album, and he plays on a track called Skipping Beats. And Paul is just the most fantastic player. He's got such a good feel.
All right, so tell us about the Jar Family then. What is the Jar Family all about then?
The Jar Family are 5 singer-songwriters from the northeast of England, Hartlepool to be precise. And what we have on stage is like a constantly rotating front man. You know, we don't have one focal point in the band. We're constantly changing the vocals. There's 6 of us singing on stage.
Okay.
And hopefully that sort of brings a freshness, because I always feel that no matter whose album you're listening to, you can only get about 5 or 6 tracks in, and then you're kind of sated as far as the vocal goes. So hopefully we don't fall into that pratfall, and we're constantly sort of changing.
I think it's a really good idea. I think the Beatles did that in a way, didn't they?
Yeah, absolutely spot on, actually. That's a really good analogy, because not only did you have 3 strong voices in John, George, and Paul, but Paul and John would change their voice. Like you had the soft Yesterday sound from McCartney, and then you'd have the nasally Lady Madonna thing going on. So the voices were constantly changing. That's actually a very good comparison.
And occasionally they dragged Ringo onto the microphone, didn't they?
Yeah, and just that sort of wild card.
Yeah, and he's actually Ringo Starr's still touring with his own band anyway, so he's the one that's doing the most, I think, out of that now.
That's kind of weird, isn't it?
It is. So
it's a little bit like Jimi Hendrix Experience. The last one touring there was Mitch Mitchell, and before he died, he was the last one.
Incredible. Now, you're not far away this weekend in, I think, Buckinghamshire, which isn't too much of a sort of ride for us from Hertfordshire. So tell us about that. That's the festival you're doing.
Yeah, the very first Riz Fest. It's in Prince's Risborough. We're actually headlining, and we're on about 9 o'clock.
Fantastic.
And hopefully it's going to grow, because we have a Towersey festival which isn't too far from here as well, and that one has just blossomed over the years. And with a bit of luck, if this one sort of works out this weekend, then hopefully the guys will put on another one next year, and it will grow too.
Yeah. What else have you got?
But we have things like the Witchwood Festival in Cheltenham, which is quite a big one. We're off up to Cheshire soon. We're just promoting the album now. I should tell you. I've just remembered it was John Cornfield who mixed our album.
Oh,
and
right.
John Cornfield is legendary in his own lunchtime for doing the Muse albums. He did
fantastic. That's
definitely
right.
Maybe album for Oasis, Supergrass albums. Razorlight. You name it. He's done it.
Fab.
And he's an all-round good chap.
I'll tell you what, I've got the dates here, and I was just going to mention the ones that are quite nearest to us. Other than this weekend, then we've got the Bedford Balham in London on the Tuesday 26th. That sounds like
that should be that should be
June,
a wild shindig,
in June. So that's another nearish one to us, because we're not too far from London.
To be honest, if you check out the band's website, which is thejarfamily.com. All the details of all the shows should be there. But also, if you go to the Facebook page as well, and if you can find it within yourself to sort of tick like, then it does us an awful lot of good.
Okay, well, thank you very much indeed for joining us on the programme today, and
have
a really great weekend. I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be nice, warm weather, I think, anyway. Maybe slightly cooler, but...
That's all right.
I think it's going to be all right, anyway.
Thanks very much,
right.
Phil.
Thank you very much indeed for joining us. Cheers now.
My pleasure.
Bye. And speaking of things happening today, here on Radio Verulam, Derek Staines and various other presenters presenting live from the Heart Show today in Redbourne. I'll be at the Jubilee celebrations on the Common in Harpenden, which open officially at 11:30 with the Harpenden Mayor.